One of the most important things that I have accomplished in my life is creating communities like this. Communities where people live in harmony together, where they respect one another and love one another and do things together. Master used to say, if you live in a town of 1,000 people, a village of 1,000 people, and you work competitively, each man has 999 enemies. If you work cooperatively, each one has 999 friends. We have shown by our communities, we have about 1,000 people living in these communities around the world, and we have shown that it is a way of life. Many members have said to me, and I myself say, thank God for Ananda. It's a way of life where you feel that you've got friends with you, and together we can do things which we cannot do if we do it only alone. Many hands make a miracle. Ananda is a very important thing, but socially it's a vitally important statement, because in time of depression, people need, I tell people buy gold because gold won't devaluate like paper. But money is even, land is even more important. You can't eat gold. You can eat the food that you grow on land. I beg you all to keep this thought in mind, because it's very vitally important, and you will see it coming in the years, in the months to come. There will be great need for communities like this, and one community in India can offer an example to communities all over the country. I would love to see villages spring up in India where people live together and live for God, and make them ashrams like the old ashrams of the Vedic times, when people were not necessarily renunciates. They may have been married, they may have children, but they lived for God. And if you have villages like that, it can change the whole face of India. The reason for this depression is greed. People think in terms of what they can get, not in terms of what they can give. And if you have a few people happy and secure because they give, they don't take, you will change the whole consciousness of this country. The corruption that we see in this country, the lying, this thing has to go. And the best thing is not to talk against what is wrong, but to show an example of how happy people are when they live right. So I beg you, please, to think about the importance of starting communities. This little community is just a tiny thing. I hope in years to come we can buy this whole valley. But I hope that this will be a beginning for communities all over the country. Please be a part of this movement. It will help you more than you can imagine. And it will help the country, and it will help the world.